Hello there, Dr. Candice here, and welcome to Kidding Around. Thank you so much for listening, guys. So today my guest is Dr. Amy Hertz. She's the best dentist around town. She's a general dentist and co-owner of Dunwoody Dental here in Central Florida. So this episode is all about the smile, Dr. Hertz. We kind of put something together here. And first I want to welcome you. Thank you
so much for having me today.
Yes, thanks for coming to Kid Around with us. Really appreciate it. And this is a great show. It's all about the smile. We put it together especially for our teens, right? Because the adolescent period is a period where teens start to notice or care or focus on their smile.
Absolutely.
And so we always see them in braces or if I come up to date, some Invisalign or something. So we want to dedicate this show to you guys because she is going to give you some tips on how to keep your smile on fleek. Did I say it right?
You did. You got it. You nailed it.
Thanks, Bailey, for teaching me how to say that right. So let's get started with tip number one.
All right. So tip number one of the most frequent questions I get by teens is how do I keep my teeth white? Because everybody, nobody wants to walk around with feeling like their teeth are yellow or discolored. And so one of the things that we usually recommend is over-the-counter whitening. It's really easy to get. My favorite product is Crest White Strips. Okay. They're just thin strips. You can just put them on your teeth, wrap them around the back, and you use them twice a day for about 15 minutes. And then within a week or so, you'll notice your teeth getting a lot lighter.
Oh, awesome.
So we also have a professional strength whitening that you can get from your dentist using a custom tray. You'll get a little tube of whitening gel.
We have props today.
Yes. This one's made by Zoom, but it's the active ingredient in all whitening is peroxide. Okay. So peroxide is the ingredient you want to look for with an over-the-counter product. And the higher the concentration of peroxide, the better the whitening you're going to get with it. So,
but that doesn't mean you guys go get real peroxide, mix up your own concoction, and try to start painting it on your teeth, right? Little dangerous. Ingestion issues, don't do that, guys.
No, not a good idea.
The strips over the counter or see your dentist for the professional whitening.
Right. One thing that I would probably want to stay away from if I was thinking about whitening products over the counter is whitening toothpaste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm learning something today.
Most whitening toothpaste work because they have an abrasive component in their ingredients. And that abrasive component can actually over time damage the enamel and even cause gum recession because it's just a little too harsh for you. So you want to stay away, and that's only taking away like the surface staining anyway. So you want to get something that's going to penetrate deeper with the peroxide.
Okay, no more whitening toothpaste.
Right, try to stay away from whitening toothpaste. Not recommended because over time it can damage. And also I don't really like the paint-on
whiteners.
Yeah, the paint-on whiteners because your saliva just washes it away pretty quickly. So you want to get something that's going to make contact with the teeth for an extended period of time. So any kind of rinse or paint-on product probably won't work as well.
Okay. Twice a day, about 15 minutes?
Yep.
And for how long?
Usually they give you enough for about a week or 10 days.
And that should be enough?
That should be enough.
And then how often do you do it?
It depends on your habits. So if you tend to drink a lot of like iced tea or,
Starbucks, the fraps,
all that stuff, those tend to, so you can touch them up between 6 months and a year if you need to, whenever you feel like your teeth aren't as bright.
So can you overuse it if someone's trying to do white strips constantly every day or?
Not typically. If you start noticing some whiteness around your gum line, like it's almost like it could be like a chemical burn, then I would probably back off, but you really can't overdo the whitening.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah.
So that's a great tip and I learned something already.